Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dunn from Marquette University's AIM program, and I am pitching MagnaChip Semiconductor Corporation, ticker MX, for the International Information Technology sector. MagnaChip is a growing firm that was formed in 2003 from a spinoff of Hynix and debuted on the New York Stock Exchange in 2011. It designs and produces various semiconductors and components for electronics producers throughout the world. The company's two main segments are the Display Solutions and the Power Solutions segments. Display Solutions focuses on a niche market where it provides components and integrated circuits for OLED and panel displays. The Power segment designs and manufactures circuit solutions for TVs, smartphones, PCs, and automotive electronics, and makes up about 35% of revenue. The Display segment makes up about 63% of revenue, and the company is headquartered in South Korea. It is recommended that MX is added to the International Equity Fund due to its leader role in DDIC OLED technology, where it controls over 30% of the market share. DDIC is an integrated circuit that acts as an interface between a certain display and a microprocessor to control and ultimately improve the display system in TVs, desktop, mobile phones, and more. Combining this with a growing power solutions business looking to expand, a price target of $27.05 was reached with a potential upside of 44.73%. Moving on to drivers, the company prides itself in taking initiative with its customers to provide the newest and most efficient solutions. It believes it is 5 years ahead compared to Samsung's LSI mobile semiconductors for reference. The company consistently increases its design wins year over year, with 54 in 2020 over the previous 34 wins in 2019. 5G smartphones are expected to grow significantly this year, with an estimated 550 million units to be shipped. MX DDIC technology will be in high demand for new high frame rate, or HFR, smartphones. MX 3.0 began in Q3 2020 with the sell-off of the foundry service business. With increased cash on hand and the majority of its long-term debt paid off, MX is setting itself up to add 40% capacity by 2022 and aims for 30% gross margins by that time. For my valuation, I used a 5-year DCF model with a WACC of 8.5% and a terminal growth rate of 2%, giving me a valuation of $35.87. I then used relative valuation metrics and calculated a peer average for EV to EBITDA to be 21.1, giving a relative value of $19.22. Finally, using a peer-weighted average of 1.8, I calculated a relative value of price to sales of $17.25. Weighting these 50, 25, 25 respectively, I reached a final valuation of $27.05, a potential 44.73% upside. MagnaChip does not pay dividends. Furthermore, a sensitivity analysis was constructed of the terminal growth rate and WACC of plus or minus 100 basis points, providing a price range of $29.29 to $46.33. Moving on to my risks. With the impact of COVID decreasing demand, especially in consumer products like smartphones and the automotive industry, there is risk for demand to fluctuate again if COVID-19 has another rebound. Secondly, a significant percentage of revenue comes from Chinese firms, and with the China-US relations, there are risks from customers like Huawei to have decreased demand. Finally, competition in the semiconductor market is always fierce, and design wins are difficult to come by. MX must continue to invest in R&D and maintain strong relationships with its customers to remain relevant in the market. Finally, the company is run by CEO and director Young-Joon Kim, who has led since 2015 and is heading the MX 3.0 project. He graduated from Cornell and was general manager at Intel and former marketing director of Samsung Semiconductor Incorporated. Young-Soo Woo is the current chief financial officer and was previously the CEO for Coree Group, and the current chief accounting officer is Shin-Young Park. In conclusion, MagnaChip is a company that has repositioned itself for the future. While already the leader in a niche market, the implementation of the goals CEO Young-Joon Kim has set should lead this company to increased success. As the company capitalizes on leading the DDIC market, its former relationships with Samsung, LG, Pantech, and Huawei will grow stronger as MX continues to come up with more innovative solutions.